Alright, what we're going to go over here is a paired system, but also a Purcheck system install. Now, the difference between the Purcheck system stores and the way it's installed all depends upon this primary wheel, the yellow dot, gray dot. The green dot, orange dot is the secondary wheel. This wheel feeds off the signal of this one when this one locks up initially. If you are ever to replace or go to a warranty store for a paired wheel store or a paired Purcheck store, you cannot just replace one of the wheels. These two wheels come tied together from Gatekeeper, already paired from Gatekeeper, and shipped directly to the store. If they are shipped to us at the warehouse, they are still pre-paired by Gatekeeper and tied together. You cannot separate these wheels. But again, if you are doing a warranty repair on a new installed system, you cannot just replace one of the wheels. When one of the wheels is non-responsive or bad or is just no good, you have to replace both of them. Now, if the tread's just bad, yes, you can just replace the tread on one of them as long as you're putting that same wheel back on the same cart that it came from. So this primary wheel will sometimes come on a caster, like the secondary wheel here is. That's where it depends on where it is installed on the cart. This particular store, the primary wheel is not on a caster for all of their carts. The two-tier carts and the standard carts. So what this means is the primary wheel must be closest to the register. That means this wheel needs to be installed on the rear left of the carts. So when it passes the register reads this wheel and makes it not lock up. That's what a Purcheck system is. These carts must go past the register in order for them not to lock up. If somebody tries to take a cart from the outside, go inside the store, and steal a bunch of merchandise and try to run out the store without going past the register, these wheels will lock up at the door because they did not go past the register. But it is imperative that these dots, these ID tags, which is called the hub side, this is called the cover side, these dots must face left. Do not get your mind wrapped around facing inside the cart, outside the cart, upside the cart. I don't care. Do not wrap your mind around that. These wheels must always face left of the cart. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. There's a red mark on the top side, or on one side actually, of the axle of all Gatekeeper wheels. That red mark must always face up towards the handle. The clip that is installed. One clip that has the arrows on it goes on the hub side. The side with the ID tags or color tags. The arrow facing up goes with the red mark. The arrow forward faces front of the cart. The other clip obviously goes on the cover side, no markings at all. The secondary wheel Hopefully you're well aware when gatekeepers are installed, whether it's a paired system, Purcheck system, or just a single system with an anti-tilt, they are always diagonal from each other on the cart. So if the primary wheel is going on the rear left, the secondary wheel must go on the front right. So we're going to put these two wheels, this paired wheel, on this two-tier cart to show you the correct way to do it. So once again, the arrow faces up with the red mark. The other one goes on the other side. And then you just make sure the tags are facing left of the cart and you slide it on. And then it's 1/4 by 2.5 usually. Flip the cart over. As you see, the secondary wheel is going on the front right, diagonal from the primary wheel. So now, as you see, as you're pushing the cart, the ID tags face left of the cart on both front and the rear. The signs on the two-tier carts must go on the front of the cart with all the information facing the customer as they push the cart. What this is a liability disclaimer. So the customer cannot sue even though they're stealing product and the cart locks up on them and they get hurt. On the standard carts, the wheels are installed the same way, rear left and front right. The sign for the standard carts must be on the upper corner front side of the basket, as you see here, facing inside towards the customer. Once again, whether it's the left side or the right side, it does not matter, but it needs to be consistent with all carts. Do not put some left and some right. That's just sloppy. You start one side, finish one side. Pretty simple stuff. And if there's any question or doubt, do not hesitate to call me. I will give you the correct information or read your FST. And if your calendar states call Jay when at the store, please call me. Do not think you know it all, because as you see here, I have to redo a 600 cart install because every single wheel was installed incorrectly, because somebody did not call me when their calendar stated to call Jay. Even if you know, call me anyways, so we all can be on the same page. This stuff is very important and it must be installed correctly for it to work properly. Otherwise, we lose money having to come back and correct mistakes.